Yo, 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 what up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Vickcooks, where today I'm making some burgers. So, just to show you what I got here, I got my Munster cheese, I got some burgers, and I got some onions, and I got a little bit of barbecue sauce, and then I got some hamburger seasoning. Real simple, nothing too complicated. So, as you can see, I got the chimney going. It's hot, ready to go. So I'm just gonna set that up so that when we get the fire going. Now comes the tricky part. Always make sure you got a glove or something to protect your hand, because sometimes this does get hot. Dump it right on top of there. There we go. Alright, so first thing I usually do is we'll go ahead and bring you a little closer. I'll get my onions going on here. And then I'll just close it. I want my onions on there to help soften it up, kinda. And then also, it also makes the grill grates a little hot as I'm doing this, so that way when I put the burgers on there, it should sear. Or hopefully it does. If not, whatever. We ain't gonna really worry about it too much. But yep, so I'm gonna give it about maybe 5-10 minutes or so. I'm gonna pause it and then we'll resume once I think it's about ready. Unless you guys just want to sit here and watch me. Probably not. Alright, so what I figured I did, I just took the onions and put them directly on here. Mostly because this isn't hot yet. And I do like the flame going up above the grates a little bit to give it a nice little sear. We'll go ahead and flip these over, see what they're looking like. There we go. And then usually once they get a nice little, once they start to soften up a little bit, then I'll put them on the grate, or I'll put them on the cast iron, just so that I don't lose them. Sometimes when I'm doing onions on the grill, I move it around too much and it ends up falling through. So that's pretty much it. Alrighty, so now I'm gonna get everything ready. Move this stuff out the way. Alrighty. So now I got my burgers ready to go. And as of now, the onions are nice and soft. So I'm gonna go ahead, they got a little char on them, so I'm gonna go ahead and put them on here. So that way they don't get too burnt on me. Whew, it's hot. There we go, all right. So now we'll just leave that. Actually, yeah, we'll put that, we'll put it about here. All right, so now it's burger time. And these are just some regular frozen patties. I didn't feel like making my own. So we're just gonna plop those on there. I want to move this over here. That way I get, there we go, perfect. So now I got that on a nice hot side. And pretty much now we just wait and watch them. And also I like to put a little seasoning on them. I'm just doing this something simple. I actually never had this before, but it said hamburger seasoning, so we'll try it out. See how that works. All right. And yeah, my onions are looking nice. Over here. There we go, beautiful. And the wood I'm using in here, I got some leftover mesquite chunks and some leftover. This is all like leftover coals that I relit again. Just it doesn't go to waste, but yep, that's how we do it. Yeah, it's doing nice. And then one thing, instead of like, if you ever notice like this side is way hotter than this side, if you want to fix that, you can always just spin it around if you want to. But I won't do too much of that. But yeah, you could always spin it around. It's a lot. I didn't clean it that good, so it won't spin as easily. But you know, do what you want to do. But yeah, you could always spin the grate around. That lets you get even cooking if you want to. But I'm gonna let that sit on there because I want a nice little sear. So hopefully we get that. Alrighty, yep. There we go. And then it's probably not ready yet, but if you ever want to check, all you gotta do is just kind of lift it up, and if it doesn't come up easily, then you know it's still got a sear. Once it comes up easily without any, like this one's probably ready to be flipped. There we go. That's beautiful. We'll bring that one over here. Alrighty. So then usually after I flip it the first time, I'll go ahead and add some more seasoning to it. Just so it can really settle in. Now some people have a rule, you only flip it once. I flip it as many times as I please. You know. I feel like I can do that. And yep, it's pretty much easy. So I'm gonna go ahead and pause it while I let it do its thing. But actually we'll let it play. We'll let it play. Got my grilled onions there. And the most important thing is make sure you got it nice and high heat. So whenever I do beef or steaks, I'll always make sure it's a high thing. Or if I got like a thin fillet of chicken or something, then I'll do it this hot too. But other than that, yeah, it's simple. I'm gonna try to bring this one closer to the fire. There we go. So my hot side is really over there. This guy, I'll bring him over here. I'll put him over there. And pretty much I just move them around just so they all get, you know, cooked evenly. Because over here is where it's really hot. That's where that log is sitting at. So. And that's cool too. If you ever grill and you do sometimes want to have like a hot side and a cooler side, helps you organize food a little bit better. Or you can just shut the grill. That sometimes helps you cool things off. So like if the fire gets too hot, if I want to close things off a little bit, I'll just close the grill, do that. And as you can see, we got the nice, beautiful, thin blue smoke. That's what you're looking for when you're grilling. Might get a little white. Yeah, it's turning white now because it's smothering, but seems like no matter where you sit, the smoke always has to go towards you. But, you know, it happens. Alrighty. So now I'm going to go ahead and flip these again. Let's see what they're looking like. There we go. Now, if you're a person that likes your burgers a little bit medium or medium rare or medium well, you can probably pull them off now. For my burgers, I like them well done. There we go. Now this is beautiful right here. The nice high fire. Once that grease hits it, kicks it up a notch, giving you that extra sear. That's beautiful right there. That's what we like to see. I'm noticing the burgers are curling a little bit. I don't know why they're doing that, but oh well. Yeah, and then just for good measure, we'll go ahead and hit it with some more of this season it. I haven't actually tried it yet, but okay. Oh, it's a little spicy. Got a little spice to it, a little crunch. That actually might be good. We'll add a little bit more of that there. Whew. And then from here on, they're pretty much ready to go. I usually just flip them as many times as I can because I usually get bored out here. You know, there's nothing else to do, so I usually just flip them back and forth until I get tired of it. So now they're pretty much ready. So what I'm gonna do now is, I'm gonna show you how I like to assemble mines. So what I like to do is, I like to get me a little barbecue sauce. You get whatever sauce you like, but it's just how I like to do it. And then so now that they're, yeah, there we go. So now that they're looking good. Whew, so now I'm gonna move them over to the cool side, or the less hot side. Let me close this off a little bit. So yeah, it's definitely getting hot. So now I'm gonna smother it, just so I can kill the fire. Cause it is hard to work with when you got the fires rushing up at you. So right now we're just gonna kill the fire a little bit. I moved them over to the cooler side, so hopefully that does its thing. Also, if you have like a spritz bottle of like some water based, or not water, like liquid or juice, whatever you want to put in, you can spray that on there to help keep it down if you want to do that. All right, it's burger time. So what I do is, I forgot the buns. All right, I'll be right back. I don't get the buns. All right, we're back. I got my buns. So I'll show you how I like to assemble it. Alrighty, so hopefully we get no more flare-ups. So what I like to do is I like to take my barbecue sauce and just spread it on there. And I just do like a little dab of it on there. It doesn't have to be perfect. And now my onions are nice and soft, so that's perfect. And then what I do from here is I'll give them one last flip. There we go. And then we'll add just a little bit more sauce to this side. Alrighty, then from there, I will add my onions. And it doesn't have to be perfect. I just kind of put the onions on there because who doesn't love onions on a burger? Now, if you want to do your lettuce, tomato, pickle, and all that, you can. I don't. I just like sauce and onions on mine. And then, of course, no burger is complete without cheese. I usually use cheddar, but I'm out of cheddar. So I got Munster cheese, which is actually pretty good, too. So then I just put my cheese on there like that. Alrighty, and then I'll close it and that lets the cheese melt. But before I do that, the whole purpose of me going inside was I take my buns, and you could butter them if you want to. I don't really feel like butter today. So you can put butter on it, that helps give it a nice little crisp to it if you want it. So yeah, I'm gonna let that sit for that. And I'm gonna do some cleanup out here. Let me take all this stuff inside. Be right back. Alrighty. So yeah, now we got the. So now the fire's dying down definitely, which is good. I still got it enough coal in there for next time's cooking. Beautiful. So the cheese is melted. So now what I'll do is I will just bring everything in the house. Alright, beautiful. And then for mine, and then these are some leftover onions. It's always good to have in case, you know, some people want extra onions on theirs, but I always just throw them in there as well. Now remember, don't touch that because that's going to be really hot. And this is the end result right here. There we go. So now, well, that's that result. So then for my burger, take my bun. As you see, it's got nice, beautiful lines on the burger, on the bun perhaps. Take that, put that there, and slide that off, and there we go. That's how I do my Vic burgers. So I'm gonna go ahead and sit out here and eat this. Thank you for tuning in for another episode of Vic Cook. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe below, or whatever you want to do. It don't matter. No, it's delicious.